The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And my man, thank you to my man.
He come on with my man. Thank you to my man. Hey.
And my man.
I'm grateful. I think that he come on with
And my
my
man.
man. Thank you to my man. Hey. Y'all don't have to be grateful like y'all man. You supposed to be like,
And my man.
I think that he come on with my man.
And my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey. I'm grateful. So I think that.
And my man.
Thank you to my man.
And my man. And my man.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. Happy Saturday night, guys. I was in the middle of taking my braids out, and I said, let me go ahead and handle this business. So earlier today, I was reviewing comments and stuff, and someone came to my comments to alert me that you thought this was about not with this title. Okay, Nicole, stop it. Not with the title that says, well, my jazzy life caught out there running her mouth. You did not think that this was about Ernesto. Okay. Let's get through this. And then let me take out 12 more braids, and then I can come back on some Ernesto. But I'm going to be honest. I've been trying to take my braids out all day. My sister-in-law was here earlier today, and I'm taking my braids out. I have 12 more braids. I just went through and watched all of the videos that one of her mods was so nice enough to drop. I mean, I don't know if she was dropping them for us, but girl, I just got finished watching everything because I do like to watch the videos before I come talk to you guys. I don't look, that's my process. Okay. I try to watch 100% of 100% of what I talk about 100% before I come talk about it, right? Now, sometimes I don't. So maybe it's a 95% rule. I don't know. That maybe that happens 95% of the time, but typically you know what I mean? Like I'll let you guys know if we're watching something like for the first time together. I thought it was about Left Hook Krishan. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Marsuita. I thought it was if the only thing I got about Krishan that I have had posted recently is you know, I do follow the mom, which I find her so entertaining. Okay. Carlissa, Blueface's mom is hilarious to me. And if you are in members, I've been posting some of her lives. I try to whenever I catch her live and I can catch at least 10, 20 minutes. So if you are in members or you like Carlissa, yesterday as Carlissa was on her way to go and pull up on Krishan Jr. and the mother Krishan, I did catch her and her husband driving over. She was going to do some granny business, and girl, and that was that on that. So it's in members. That's the only thing. I mean, you know. Anyway, no. But yeah, I can come back. I just want to get the rest of my braids out, and I would like to wash my hair. Is it me or is Fran cutting out? Oh my God. So many problems tonight. Let's see. No, it's not. My feedback, my playback rather in the monitor, which you guys are listening to, sounds crispy to me. So if you're not hearing crispy audio, my best suggestion is swipe out and come back in. Okay. Everything is fine here. Yeah, Carlissa is the entertainment. I mean, Blueface and Krishan, Carlissa and her husband, they're funny. Okay, and maybe it's because I'm in a different age group. Krishan is just kind of out there, and that's they're just doing what they do. But the mother is hilarious to me. I love um Carlissa and her husband going places and her going live, and she's funny. Anyway, yes, loud and clear. It's fine. So yeah, anyone having a problem, it might be a you problem. So go ahead and swipe up and swipe on out of here. And I would close out my app, re-engage it, and that's it. Anyway, we're gonna get into this because I don't want to be here all night on this topic, but it was kind of funny to me whenever someone gets caught out there. And unfortunately, Jasmine not being, Jasmine being herself, look, anyone who's ever thought pineapples, I see you, I see everybody. You guys say hi to each other. Um, this is what I'm going to say. Um, Jasmine isn't really doing anything that I didn't think that she would be doing because Jasmine is a freaking blabbermouth, but she's not blabbering to the right people. Jasmine, we first were alerted about the secret mod chat some months ago when Jasmine was upset and she made a declaration in one of her lives and said, "Mods, go to the private chat." And I was like, first of all, number one, that was corny. Okay. That was really corny. Um, but at the end of the day, that was when she first put us on to the fact that there was a private chat. Okay. So for anyone who thinks that we weren't listening, girl, I'm listening. When if I'm listening, I'm listening. Okay. Um, so today, just so you know, if you ever send me a link, I have to approve it. Okay. So I got a link today, and let me see. Let me go under. So I'm on my channel. I had posted a throwback, right? And you know how you guys do. Somebody came to drop a little extra just to let me know. So this is I was notified like maybe almost 8 hours ago. It says 7 hours ago, but it could have been more like 8 hours ago, like this morning, like 10 o'clock, that there was a link. And when I clicked the link, it took me to someone who has the same name as one of Jasmine's moderators. And I was like, well, Sookie now. Isn't this interesting? Well, looky here. But I'm going to be honest, at that moment, maybe there was only like, I don't think all of the calls were here yet. So I was just like, you know what? I need to make coffee and breakfast. Let me go handle business. And I did. And because family first. Okay. So I went, handle business, and I was braiding, I was undoing my hair. I had like 50 million braids in my head, and I'm down to my final 12. Any of you guys who've had individuals, oh, when you get down to like those last 10 braids, it's like, thank you, Jesus. And then you can start scratching your scalp and everything. Girl, Virgo, tell me you guys don't know what's going on. Lipstick pimp, I guess. Look, I don't know if sis, I don't know what's going on, but sis, okay. I don't know because I've never followed this person before. You guys might be able to tell me better than I'm telling you. But this is the picture that I've seen in the mod chat. Sis has gone ahead and she all now if this is look, this is someone who appears to be one of one of Jasmine's mods, and sis was in the group chat. She decided to screenshot, and girl, yes. Okay. I think I want to pick up, like, there's just so much here. Now, there's just so much here. I almost want to start with what I feel like was more interesting. Jasmine has a lot to say on a lot of things. Why Jasmine doesn't just run her mouth for coin, I don't know. She says Chris basically has told her not to. So the first part of these videos, let me just sort it like this. Anyway, some of these videos, like one, two, three, well, one, two are her opinions regarding Peach and everything that Peach, with the fight with Peach's mom and everything. I don't find that super interesting. She does have a lot to say about Strong Mommy Chrissy. It does involve some strong conversation about Strong Mommy Chrissy's daughter. Um, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't, you know what I mean? Just because mom is a certain, you know what I mean? Mom got 8 kids. Mom is a whole mess. We can talk about that later. I'm just not, that's not where I think is the juiciest. Um, but let me tell you this. This was funny to me. Um, sis, this lipstick pimp called AJ Chicago Smart, which I thought was hilarious. Um, some of the mods have tried to coach Jasmine regarding Chris and their impressions of Chris. Jasmine is she's, you know, I don't know what their impressions are, but I mean, to me, if all of the mods, are telling Jasmine, what's funny to me is that if in fact the mods have been, this particular mod and some others have been trying to convince Jasmine that um, her relationship probably isn't what she thinks it is and trying to maybe coach and help her through some things, why spend so much time when Jasmine's on live confusing her? Because which one is the truth? The truth in the public when you guys are modding, or the alleged truth in the group chat when you guys are telling her how you really feel? So it's united front of lying when live, and it's tell her the truth behind the scenes. So whatever, y'all do however y'all do it. I'm just going to say thank you for dropping this off, because I feel like this is still, no matter what, however it was cultivated, it's fine with me. I'm not friends with her, never claimed to be, and don't care. This was interesting to me, that basically, like, these four down here, I felt were very interesting. And maybe those are the reason why those have the most views. The ones on, nobody really cares about Peach. Peach is certified bananas. And as far as Strong Mommy Chrissy is concerned, um, I don't know how old her kid is, 14, 15 years old. That's all her problem. You know what I mean? Just like Chrissy might have been her mama's problem, her kids are her problem. I'm not sending rescue vans, and I'm not into it. So that's why I'm not gonna really get into it. Strong Mommy Chrissy, sis, somebody left you a message on this person's YouTube page, and you might want to get into it. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna say on that. Um, Chrissy is no beacon of what to do, what not to do in just about anything. Like, as far as I'm concerned, sis has her own set of problems, and it is what it is. I think there's one of these where they show Chrissy's baby, not baby daddy, her boyfriend. It might be in this video. I felt like I saw it earlier, but maybe I'm missing it some type of way. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm not going to drag this out any further. Let's get started here. These are kind of short videos, but Jasmine did go live to try to
Okay,
clean
so
up.
I'm just
Now, the narrator here, I'm assuming, is Lipstick Pimp. And if you watch channel, you watch her live streams, then you should know what this is all about. Um, you should know who this person is. She is one of Jasmine's moderators. And Jasmine went live talking a bunch of stuff, I think, to try to do some damage control. She's been live twice already. And the thing with that is, sis, at the end of the day, this is all your voice. This isn't even text messages where people can be like, well, maybe it wasn't her. No, this is a whole thread of Instagram. It's got people's governments on here, as far as what was in these Instagram messages. So all not my problem. At the end of the day, Jasmine was speaking her complete and total free mind on various different topics. And I'm sure that she feels I would feel some, girl, let's just listen.
Just gonna give a little context about what this is about. I basically asked Jasmine, was baby AJ disabled? Because at that point, Yanni was talking about that, the baby looks weird in the face. He looks like ET, whatever. So I just wanted to know, was the baby disabled? And Jasmine replied, no, nothing wrong with that baby. She's just afraid of losing custody of him. And you already know why, because that baby Zelo. That's baby Chicago smart.
See, I was like, "Oh, okay, sis. It's baby Chicago smart." Well. This is no revelation. At the end of the day, it is I wouldn't want to have a baby with Olivia either, okay? But basically you can see what this says. Nothing wrong with that baby. She's just afraid of losing custody of him. That baby is fine. LOL. Even the store she told the story, oh my god, STORE. Okay, Jasmine is functional semi-functionally illiterate. Okay, she's semi no let me clean that up, she's semi-functional. Okay, even the STORE, she told YouTube was fake. Okay, my bad, y'all, I'm catching up. See, Jasmine is so inappropriate. Jasmine is one of the worst type of friends. If any of you out here are friendly with Jasmine, let me tell you something. Don't tell her anything. Jasmine can't hold water. Jasmine is two-faced, and she will drop all of your tea. Hopefully, Olivia is in the bushes right now because Olivia, guess what, sis? You just got some content, okay? Girl, you just got some content. You just got some content, okay? Okay?
But she said that baby is fine. LOL. Even the story that she told YouTube was fake. But we already know that. We already know that Zolo is the baby father. We know that Liv lies. Like, Olivia, bitch, is a fucking liar. But at this point, I'm not gonna scroll down any further up on this particular situation because at this point, all the mods started fighting because everyone was mad at me because I asked, was the baby disabled?
I don't think there's anything wrong with asking a question. If it's meant in the spirit of, okay, look, word on the street is that something is up. Is that actually accurate or not? But, all these sensitive chicks are over here like, oh my God, don't talk about that's not it's asking someone who you think knows the answer a question. Now, maybe would it have been better to just ask that question on the side and say, hey, what's the deal with what? Is this accurate? Like, can you just give a yes or no? But people got mad when she asked the question.
And
Whatever.
everybody was like, oh, don't talk about kids, don't talk about other moms and all that. But me, I'm from the
What's
street.
wrong with asking a question and Jasmine saying, absolutely not? There's nothing wrong with the kid. He's fine. Like, don't worry about him. I've seen him. He's in good health. At the end of the day, this is the repercussions of Liv putting out lies, right?
Streets. I don't give a fuck. First of all, I do not like Liv. I never liked her raggedy, fat, busted, broke ass. Never did, never will live. Fuck you, bitch. I very much hope that you die. And that's
Oops.
coming from the heart. And I don't give a
Wow.
fuck. I don't give a fuck about Liv. I don't give a fuck about
Wow.
baby AJ, baby Zolo, what the fuck ever. Liv, you are the worst society has to offer. You are a welfare bum bitch that does nothing but lay on your back and spread your legs. That's all that
Okay.
you are good for. You are an uneducated, raggedy, fat, biracial bitch. You are the dregs of society. Because at least Jasmine has her kids. You could talk about her parenting, her mothering, but guess what? She has her children and you do not, bitch. That's why you're having replacement kids because you are a nothing ass, loser ass, raggedy, fat, funky, ugly bitch. And you're fat too, bitch.
Wow.
You a fat, obese, ugly, uneducated bitch. You fat,
So
biracial.
let me just say this. Jasmine really can't say too much about being messy because at the end of the day, the overall sentiment, as long as it's sticking with the script, I guess they would talk about it this in this private chat, right? Um, So, yeah, since when did this chat become a bash all? I thought the point is to help Jazz with positive reinforcement and anything that can help her legally. I get everyone is entitled to their opinions of others, but this is ridiculous and childish. At this point, it's turning into the same thing that the reactors do to others. This is so disheartening to see slash read for me. This doesn't sit well with my soul. Okay, well, Jasmine's messy. At the end of the day, she attracted this, right? She attracted this. Um, I mean, she attracted this drama. If she didn't want to answer when that question came up, she should have shut it down and said, "You know what? Um, I really don't feel comfortable answering that question or ask her yourself." There's many different things that she could have done. But what Jasmine did was respond and responded in a thread. Okay. Thank you so much for keeping it so neat and tidy. Um I don't think it's, someone said the kids are always innocent. At the end of the day, she was just asking a question. I don't see anything wrong with asking a question because Olivia has left it out here that there could be something wrong. And at the end of the day, I don't know. Like you can ask a question, Jasmine didn't have to answer. So that's the way I see it. Okay, let's keep going.
I'm saying I wake up and she find out she does it anyway.
This is titled Myjazzylife Threatens Love Live 222. You forgot everything you told me. So sis did tag Liv. So Liv should be aware that this is posted. So we'll see what Liv does with this.
So it's like I didn't say much because he don't like his.
Oh, did I mention that there were voice memos? Any of you guys who have not seen this, there are voice memos for all of your listening pleasure. Okay.
Business being out there, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they put it out there anyway, and I'm just like I'd rather fucking get ahead of it and just say fuck it. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't put on this perfect life, and that's why I was telling him like people go through shit. We're not perfect. We went through a rough fucking time around that time because he was in transition to another job. Kristen.
So there's also some tea here. You're going to hear this in the next video. See what someone said. So his sister been feeding that psycho flow information. So I guess the tea is that apparently Chris's sister has had some sort of conversations with Flo back and forth. So I'm assuming that this is Lipstick Pimp who's saying this in the purple because everybody else would be on the right. So girl, I don't know. I'm sure Flo could substantiate that. And I haven't been over to Flo's channel since I saw this, so I don't know if she's dropped any. And I do feel like I saw something on her community post stating that there was a close family member or somebody close to the circle who was dropping tea, if I remember correctly. So it's quite possible. And according so and really, we're hearing it from the horse's mouth because this is Jasmine talking, and she's going to segue off of Liv, and it's going to go into something potential. So you'll hear. I'm just going to keep playing, okay? But I just wanted to kind of preface in case you're reading what's actually going on here. She's going to talk about Liv, but it's going to roll into Chris, and then the next one is definitely going to be about Chris and his sister, okay?
See 3 checks. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they put it out there anyway, and I'm just like I'd rather fucking get ahead of it and just say fuck it. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't put on this perfect life, and that's why I was telling him like people go through shit. We're not perfect. We went through a rough fucking time around that time because he was in transition to another job. Chris didn't see 3 checks. 3 checks.
Chris didn't receive 3 checks, guys. Want to know why?
Was hard as fuck. 3 checks. Mind you, we got all these bills, car notes, 3 fucking checks. He's basically at this point working for free. Didn't receive no checks at all. And it was all because child support they send a garnish letter. God damn. A garnished letter to your employer.
So what that has to do with Liv, I don't know, but basically Chris was transitioning jobs. He got his child support notice. He didn't get 3 checks because I guess they missed making some payments, and I guess they had to get caught up on the payments.
And you know, they sent it to the wrong thing. They sent it to getting.
So 3 of his checks, I think, were garnished maybe in full, and they were probably broke.
School, not state school. He worked at a jail, so they sent it to the school. And I guess the school in Giddings, and it fucked everything up. He didn't receive his checks for 3 months. That hurt us so bad. So yeah, we went through a hard time, but we made sure the kids were still good. I did vent to Olivia, and I felt like I was dumb. She even said it herself. She was never my friend. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, she said some shit to me. I'm just like, if I was never your friend, you would have never told me half the shit you said. And I think that Olivia just forgot everything that was said between us. But that's that. Y'all gave a little backstory about everything, about his sister and stuff like that with Olivia. But, you know, like, back to Chris, it's just like, we get so much hate, but there is some love, too. And I took my video down. I'm still gonna put it back up so I can get paid. I don't give a fuck. But I just feel like I wish he would just understand, like, some shit. If you want me, because he be like, you know, sometimes, you know, I slack on my end. I don't post. But I'm like, I could really post some shit and get some views. I can post, you know, why can't we be, I get it, you don't want to be too transparent because everybody fucking watches. You don't like that, you know, that we got people that does the extra, and I get it, but I can post some shit and we can get paid. You know what I'm saying? I can let them know the struggles, the hard times, because they usually don't even know about the 3 checks that took forever for us to get 3 months in. Like, niggas was stressing, struggling.
Girl, we know now. I mean, when you could have used that for coin, guess what? You didn't. And guess what happened? One of your mods has now beat you to it, and you won't be able to catch up because this is spreading all over the place. And we have your voice recordings, and there's nothing better than hearing it exactly the way you spilt it originally. So, oh well. Nobody really needs a voice recording to know that you guys were going through hard times, because I think we already knew. But at the end of the day, these voice recordings are some good entertainment on a Saturday night.
Doing extra shit, having to do, he was doing favor just so that he can have gas. Like, I could really put the struggle out there.
Girl.
But I respect him, and I'm not gonna do it, you know, because I know that
you respect him, you're not going to do it, but you go on voice recordings and tell everybody his business about him getting 3 checks garnished and you guys being damn near on Skid Row. And he told you not to say anything about it, but you put it in a group chat that has now been plastered all over the internet. Okay.
he's gonna want to. He don't want nobody all in his business, so that's why I just don't do it. I don't put the struggle.
Well, they in his business now.
But
and he doesn't work at the school, at the state school. He works at a jail in Giddings or something. Is that what she said? Like, Jasmine, you're telling all of this man's business. Once again, why don't you talk about you? Even in your own group chat, you don't talk about you. You talk about everybody else, but you don't talk about yourself.
I did see your message. She said Saturday, sis, take a family break, enjoy your family. The kids is gone to the dad. Girl, I made him come get them at 4 o'clock. I was like, you need to keep them all weekend. Don't bring them back no early morning Sunday. I really want to just rest. But Legend woke up and he was saying, eat. Girl, he made me get him up real quick, like 8 something. And that's probably because I put him to bed at like 7 something. And so I promised his little bad butt, I'll take him to the park.
His little bad butt. Okay. I've like, y'all.
Asking me yesterday, I was so irritated yesterday, but he kept asking me and getting his shoes, saying go. He wants to go to the park, so I'm gonna take him to the park for a bit. Now that he likes the slide, he wants to go to the park all the time. Girl, Chris is not gonna make make a video with me when it comes to that.
It's just the voice recordings for me. Okay. hold on a second. Let's get to the next one. Is this the next one? Jasmine disappeared after I sent this. Oh, this is another one. We'll play that one another time. Let's stay on this Chris thing, and then maybe we'll go back to that one.
Yes. Okay. So she was like, "There's so much stuff you don't know about Jasmine." Mind you, Chris showed me everything. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Look at this shit." And she had left a voicemail saying, "Call me so I can tell you something." And I'm like, "What the fuck you gonna say? What can you possibly say?" Because I told you everything when it came about this. So I was like, "What could you possibly say? What could you possibly say?" And she was just talking shit. And then she was like, then she brought up, this is how I know she watches me. She always say, "I don't watch you, da, da, da." I was like, "Okay, whatever." She brought up Chris's baby mama. She brought up Alexis. She brought up Alexis, she brought up Kenya. I said, "Bro, I'm trolling you just like I troll them." I said, it's obvious. I know she watches. And she was all like, "Why would you be mad that he has to pay child support?" I don't give a fuck about Chris. Look, this is where it came from. I don't give a fuck if he paid child support. I think that he should be paying less because his child support goes based off, having just mind you, the more kids you have is the less that you have to pay. So I feel like that he needs to let them know that, do a review. Let them know that he has 4 kids, because he does have 4 kids. And she was just like, I don't know, something was going on with Alexis on YouTube. And I was like, I don't give a fuck that sometimes, but I don't give. And he was like, she was like, "You supposed to care about his other baby mamas." Girl, who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck about nobody baby mama. I do not care. And then she brought up his other one, LaKenya, and just was talking shit and, just saying like petty shit. And I was just like, "Bro, fuck you, my nigga." And she was like, because CPS also calls her phone. That was it for me. So CPS calls people around us. CPS calls her phone. CBS calls her phone. They call my mama phone. They call Chris' baby mama LaKenya. Because that's a whole other story. Because I was just like, "Chris, why the fuck she ain't saying that?" She wrote us both once, like, so I know they called. And I'm like, why the fuck? I got irritated. But I couldn't really do too much because they called Philip too. But I was just like, at least Philip tell us. She kind of left it high and dry. She was like, I just, CPS called and about y'all, but didn't say nothing else. The thing about Chris, he's not gonna say, his boys are old enough. He'll talk to them directly. He ain't got time for baby mama. He hates that shit. As y'all can see on YouTube, he don't like that shit. Like he'll be like, "Fuck it, I won't speak to you ever." You know what I'm saying? And so, it irritated me. She's like, CPS called me. If I wanted anything, I could literally lie and say this about you. Bitch, what? Girl, you would never see my baby. You would never see my kids again. Like, and I told CPS when they called me, I said, "Don't call this damn bank cut off." I was like, "CPS, don't call her." I talked to her. I said, "Don't call her." I said, "I made it be known I do not affiliate with her," and that bitch threatened, like, basically, that she feel like.
Oh, so she's talking about Chris's sister. You guys following this?
She have power, and she keep on saying, like, she was saying, like, "I could be like Chrissy and expose your stuff for money." Bitch, you could never be like Chrissy. That situation was, I don't give a fuck. Chrissy really didn't have shit to expose. On me, Chrissy didn't really have shit to expose. Only thing, she would say was basically, that me and Kristen want to have a baby, but we were just starting out dating, so yeah, he didn't want to have a baby, but hello, we ended up having him, and nobody paid for this point in this damn car. Nobody paid for no damn abortion, and you know what I'm saying, that was it. And it's like, it's so much, like with his sister.
Yeah, we just started dating and he really didn't want to have a baby, but look, we got a baby. I mean, her and Chris literally have been together maybe right at about almost 2 years. And guess what? They've got a 2-year-old. Like, no, not even 2 years, excuse me. They've been together maybe just going on the 3 years. So, and Legend is going to be 2 in November. Like they were together maybe 4 months. She got pregnant and then boom. It's like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, Chrissy really didn't, I mean, he didn't want to have any kids. And Chrissy said it. That wasn't a lie, right? But boom, we had a baby anyway. Look. All right. Wow.
Don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with. I'm really tired of this thing. That's why I be feeling like sometimes she be behind some shit, because she was messaging reactors. I feel like it's her. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have a feeling that it could be Olivia. Because when that stuff happened with Olivia got Olivia, like when she had posted, she messaged me and was like, I need you to tell me something now. Did you say this? Girl, why the fuck you think I don't give a fuck about what you got going on? Like, I was really on some demon shit with her because I could have really got up here and hurt her in the worst way. But I decided not to because I'm like, okay, it's more so protecting my family. Meaning, like, you know, Chris hates dealing with you too. Hold on, that's about to stop over. Okay, I had to start over. He hates dealing with you too. I don't give a fuck. I told him, like, we fought. Okay, we fought. And I called her. She called me 2 days later. But she know other stuff, like she knows little things. She know when we was struggling.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so you and Chris actually did fight. Okay, big deal. So she says, even though I think you told the internet, no, you did not. I mean, look, you having a fight with your boyfriend is not a shining moment. But at the end of the day, when people were calling it out, saying that you looked upset, you look like you've been crying, it looked like a bruise, all of those things, you told people that it was all a lie. But girl, all this massive amount of voice memos, you said you guys fought. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Because, you know, when that stuff happened with Olivia, like, when she had posted, she messaged me and was like, I need you to tell me something now. Did you say this? Girl, why the fuck you think I don't give a fuck about what you got going on? Like, I was really on some demon shit with her because I could have really got up here and hurt her in the worst way. But I decided not to because I'm like, okay, it's more so protecting my family. Meaning, like, you know, Chris hates dealing with you too. Hold on, that's about to stop over.
Chris hates dealing with you too.
Okay, I have to start over. He hates dealing with you too. I don't give a fuck. I told him, like, we fought. Okay, we fought. And I called her. She called me 2 days later. But she know other stuff, like she knows little things. She know when we were struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I don't want to make him feel some type of way on YouTube. Because I don't, you know me, I don't give a fuck. I would have said it a long time ago, shit. You know, because you never know. I told him this several times. You never know who else is watching. They might went through the same thing we went through struggling. And, you know, and the thing is, I tried to hide that from Olivia. I tried to hide what was going on from her. But I started peeping things. She was just real questioning. She was like, hey, so how are you and Chris doing? I was like, we good. You know what I'm saying? Or she was just like, she was really bugging, like, man, like, that's because child support starts taking her money. She was like, let's beef.
She said, let's beef. Okay, we're gonna get to that, Miss Bookie. All right, let's see. That was okay, so let's look at this one. We gonna get there.
Oh, y'all seen it. Because it was out there for a bit. His stupid ass sister message Flo. And that just it like.
So Chris's sister has been in touch with Flo the beggar slayer, Flo Investigations. You guys may or may not know Flo's channel. I've shared a couple things of hers previously, and Flo comes to our chat. These two, they got some, like, Jasmine is so fixated by whatever Flo does. It's got her so bothered that Jasmine can't even really report to work. But she can report to this group chat that she doesn't make any money off of. But guess what? Someone's putting up a whole channel, getting thousands of views. And if sis might have a whole phone of stuff to spill. And I'm going to be honest, I'm here for it. So drop on. Go ahead and drop it all. Drop it like it's hot. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine, you're going to learn. You're going to run your mouth, run it on live. You go and let's also say this. Guess what? Jasmine sitting on live and having nothing to say. Guess what? She got plenty to say. She got plenty to say. Some people are paying for members. They're not getting any of this. And she's told us this before. The mods get it first. Meanwhile, the mods, what? Brandy, we gonna do that on another live, okay, sis? I'm a come back. You must have just be coming in. I know the new call is juicy. I've got 12 more braids to take out. I was just taking a messy break real quick. Let me get the rest of my braids out, and I'll be back with you guys. And I'm going to be honest too. I haven't watched the whole thing. So I'm going to be like cold watching it and not really know what's going on. And that's okay, but just expect frequent stops because I have not watched it. I haven't absorbed anything. So yeah, we can get into it. Let's just say maybe like 9 o'clock or something. Okay. Let's finish this. Okay. We're not going to Liv's live. I don't broadcast people's, I can't broadcast her live. And at the end of the day, we're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna break. And then I'll come back after when I get a minute. I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna go through that whole thing. Okay. I'm gonna try and listen to it before, but I might not even be able to. I just want to get the rest of these braids out my head. Okay. All right, let's finish up. This one's 10 minutes and then we'll start back from the beginning, from the end of her drops. Okay. So this is where we're leaving off is that
Oh, y'all seen it.
Jasmine is basically exposing Chris's sister for calling Flo from YouTube and I guess dropping some tea. Let's listen.
Because it was out there for a bit. His stupid ass sister message Flo, and that just it like I feel like it amplified her talking shit about us. That's where it started. That's where everything happened, and like the harassment amplified. And I don't even fuck with his sister.
So when she's sitting there talking about reactors, hey Flo, hey boo boo, when she's sitting there talking about reactors and then also saying it's not reactors, it's one person, what I'm gonna say is this: that's Chris's sister's fault. If Flo is so if Chris's sister can't stand you and Chris's sister wants someone to drop your tea to and realize that she could do that through somebody who you like the least on YouTube or who bothers you the most in your mind, who gets up under your skin, and she decides to drop it to that person, girl, like at the end of the day, once again, why is your problem with Flo? Your problem sounds like it's with Legendary's auntie. It sounds like it's with Chris's sister. That's who you really got a problem with because Flo wouldn't have that information if Chris's busybody ass sister wasn't running the tea to her. You can't be mad at the messenger. Be mad at the tea dropper. Chris's sister clearly doesn't like you and she dropped all your tea. I mean, what? Flo, is that true? Can you tell us that? Can you confirm if Chris's sister was in contact with you? Because according to Jasmine, girl, her baby Favo's sister, Legendary's auntie, allegedly has been calling to drop you some tea. I'm just wondering, is that accurate, or is she running your name yet again on some lies? What's going on? Flo,
Once
let
I
us
found out
know.
she messaged the reactor and was conversating, like, bro, it was so much, bro. That's why we don't fuck with his sister. Everybody wanted to know, like, why his sister don't come around. That's why. It was a whole crazy shit that happened at my house with his sister. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think she should have a problem with you, Flo. I think her problem is with Chris's sister. Okay. Positively said Chris's sister gonna lay the smack down on you. I think it's probably some fighting words. Yeah, I would not be surprised. This is very, very messy. This is bad messy. Okay. Let's see. Chris's sister. Yes, I'm waiting for LP to drop the receipts on Jazz with LP's brother. LP, who's that? Um, Girl, Medusa Sunshine. Okay, let's go. The word.
And it was a lie, and that's why we don't talk to her no more, because she did the ultimate. I didn't know. I guess you never know who supports who. I didn't know because she didn't know so much, like a lot about.
I'm so here for
Ain't
these
this a
voice
bitch? I thought
recordings.
I was recording. Mama. So, I'm gonna give you a little a backstory. So, Chris's sister, is she is well known. Like she knows all the reactors, and I did not know this. It's just crazy, right? I didn't know because I never really put that on her. Like I never really put that shit on her. Like I never said shit to her like about react.
So she sits and blames reactors. She blames Flo. Meanwhile, it is Chris's sister telling all your business. And then you see the people here in the chat, Amber, Tamra, there was someone else, all the everything. Girl, I'm so here for this. Keep it coming, okay?
And so we found out about Flo page because of her. She was on her page writing, and then she was messaging, DMing her, and then the bitch exposed her. So, and mind you, at this point, I still didn't know because I didn't know about this page. It's the one channel I did not know about. And she called Chris's phone.
It does sound like she's on a walkie-talkie, right? So she's doing all this. She's doing all of this talking to her mods this looks like Instagram, or it's probably Instagram or FaceTime, but I'm assuming it's Instagram. And she's over here giving 1-minute voice memos and telling everybody everything because she's illiterate and can't type. So she's done the Lord's work by giving us her voice. And the good sis over here who is gaining more subscribers and lots of views. At the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people did come to the chats and say that Lipstick Pimp could not be trusted. I don't know if that was some sort of a decoy or to make her look bad or whatever, but clearly, obviously, this person is dropping the receipts now. But the bottom line is that Jasmine shouldn't have this level of dropping tea and talking about private family matters. Like, if Chris told you to not talk about him, he told you to not talk about him. You're so dumb that you sat up there and talked to him about people who are not necessarily 100%. I'm going to use a term from The Bachelor. Any of my Bachelor fans or The Bachelorette, not here for the right reasons. Okay. So somebody wasn't here for the right reasons and they are running all of your tea. And oh well, like too bad, so sad. And then she's been live 2 times this evening to try to do damage control. So go watch those. I'm not even giving her, I don't care. If you guys want to watch it, we might do it tomorrow. But watching a Myjazzylife on a Saturday night is not, we'll have to have some strong coffee in the morning. But really all it is the cleanup project, because she has a lot of explaining to do with her subscribers, that she picks an elite group of subscribers who some are not even members, most aren't even members, to drop all her tea, give all her private information. And she might have done better by just putting it in members and maybe wouldn't even have these live streams going on right now. Okay. Yeah, this is her mod chat. I don't know if you guys remember a couple of months ago, she was going at it with somebody and she was just like, mods, go to the private chat. And it was just like, oh, it wasn't that corny. Like, she's got a private mod chat. So we heard about it. She already exposed it. We just didn't know to the gravity of what was really going on here. But I'm quite sure that if this person puts stuff out, it's going to be an onslaught. There might be other people who are disgruntled in the chat who think Jasmine's not shit and might just start dropping off their own. Like, Jasmine, you have now created an opportunity for people who now want to tell their version of the story, like the people that have their names on here, like Tamra and damn everybody else, girl, all the other people whose names show up in this shit, like they might want to tell their version of the story and why they're where they're at, right?
I'm nagging it. I'm like, talk to your sister. The siblings argue. Me and Keyshawn argue. Talk to her because she's calling your phone. And I was just saying, like, I missed her. I messaged her, everything. I was like, I missed you coming over. Long story short, she was messaging. He answered his phone. And he was like, hey, and she was calling about Flo. She she's like, Jasmine, I know you know her. I know you know her. I'm like, bro, she tagged you all the time. I said, bro, I didn't, this is what I didn't know about this person. I don't know her. And I kept saying that.
So Chris's sister's in the bushes. Chris's sister, if you're around, girl, you can message me on Instagram. At the end of the day, the bottom line is this. Jasmine, you're dumb. You got caught out here. His sister's been in the bushes. She's obviously watching YouTube. She saw that Flo was tagging you. You claim you didn't know who Flo was. And she is reaching out to Flo, dropping your tea. And now you go behind the scenes to talk to your moderators and talk all kinds of private business that you shouldn't have been running your mouth on. And now you look real stupid. You look real stupid and slow. And I'm sure Chris is going to be mad. And if you wanted to screw up your relationship anymore, you just did, because I'm quite sure that Chris's sister is, hey, Chris, see, I told you that bitch couldn't hold water. Guess what? She's run all your business. She told everybody about you being broke, your child support, not not getting paid for 3 checks, all the stuff you don't do. She called me a whole bitch. And she fell for the whole okey doke. Okay. And she told everybody that you're where you work, all the things, and he would have every right to be mad because he told you to stop running his business. Don't include me in your channel. But she doesn't seem to understand that don't include me in your channel means don't talk to your mods about me either. It's like she needs a damn roadmap to understand how to shut her mouth. She's awful to deal with. So if Liv is dropping her tea right now, oh well. Oh well. You should never have been running your business to people. Like, she's so lonely and desperate to have people like her that she sits up here and makes a group chat to run her business when you could have put this up for coin and just put it out there for your membership. You could have told this to your members and been unapologetic about it. But now you look stupid. You look dumb.
The page, and she's trying to get me. She was saying that she messaged her. I guess Flo exposed her and put out their messages. Of course, damn, I think she cutting off. And so she put out the messages and was on her, heavy, just exposing her because, of course, she's Chris's sister. Chris is part of me. And, Chris was like, so you messaging reactors? And we was like thrown. We was thrown the fuck off. And she was just like, you know her. I know you know her. She tagged you. Da, da, da. She posted my kids. And so I was trying to talk to her and get her to take it down. Love you. And I said, I know this ain't true. So I'm listening. I'm peeping to everything she's saying. And she's throwing shots and slugs, saying certain things. And I'm just like, bro, I got irritated. Chris got irritated. So he hung up the phone. I was like, bro, I thought she was calling to conversate, amends, come together, open door. So, family type shit, you know what I'm saying? And then she showed up to the house. That threw me off. He got mad because I didn't know who it was, but when I when I went to the door, I knew who it was. I answered the door. Because if she was coming to the house to fight me, then it is what it is. Open the door. So, she came to the house, and bro, she was throwing shots and slugs and talking shit. Mind you, she could see me. This is around the time me and Olivia kind of fell out. Mind you, I found out that Olivia messaged her too, and she was like, "They be offering to pay me if I say this, if I say that." And then I was just like, "Bro, this bitch is really irritating." Like, she was really nagging the fuck out of me, and I'm just like, "Fuck it, just say whatever you want to say." You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you money hungry that much. And I was like, "Fuck it, just say whatever you want to say, bro. Like, say whatever." Me and Chris fight. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Say whatever, because she know everything. And I'm just like, fuck it. We argued. We fought. Who gives a fuck at this point, right?
We argue. We
So
fought.
Legend made me delete my whole message, y'all. Hold on. And okay. So Chris was basically saying, she kept trying to pick up Legend. He was like, I don't want that energy around him. So he gave him his bottle and sit down because you keep making me mess up. Like, I'm feeding him cereal and he keep making me mess up.
Phone calls from Jazzy.
So he gave him his bottle and, put him in the bed because he was like, nah, you're not going to come in here yelling and be around the kids. And then I made mine go to the room because she was just yelling, like, historically, like yelling, right? And it was about flow. It was about flow. And mind you, she's in my face. Face to face. You know what I'm saying? So there's no underlights, there's no ring lights, there's no filters. You're in my face. You're in my actual face. And this is what set him off. She said, well, she's like, I don't know what you did. She's like, they said you had a black eye and it looked like it in the video. Bitch, you're in my face. You're in my face, face to face. We can see each other. And, I get irritated. I gave her this look. I said, what? I turned around cooking at this point. Mind you, okay, look, I was cooking the sides, Chris was barbecuing. And I think I recorded a little bit that day, and the vlog kind of just got cut off. Or maybe we was live. I can't remember. But that set him off. That pissed him off because he was like, nigga, you know what's up. You know when we argue, he said, I never punched her in her face. And he was like, we pushed each other back and forth. I probably slapped the fuck out of him. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? And like, he got so pissed off at her.
So Jasmine slapped Chris and they fought. I've told you guys, Jasmine is a type to tussle with her man. I just look, I don't know. I don't look. Someone said, can I open up let's listen to this first. And if you want to call in Miss Brader's life, that's fine. I really don't want to talk about domestic violence because Jasmine, I don't want to talk about domestic violence, I'm gonna be honest. Because this woman right here, I'm just now listening to this like you guys are, the rest of this, and nobody's here for Chris. You know what I mean? I don't know if we have to reiterate it. Nobody's liked Chris since the day that he came to the YouTube streets. And I don't think anybody is downplaying the fact that domestic violence is a thing. Jasmine has said for months and years now that she's fine, she's happy, that's her man, all of those things. So I don't really want to waste a whole lot of energy on talking about something that if sis is okay with this dude and this is her future baby father of another baby, what is it? She's not going to take my advice, and I'm damn sure no, she's not going to take anybody from Bougie Gang. Like, what else is there to be said? Jasmine is a liar. Like, I'm gonna drop this in about 3 minutes, and you guys can call in, but we're gonna keep it real short and real cute. But at the end of the day, sis has stood 10 toes down for this guy, and she's where she wants to be. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, domestic violence, I think, is Jasmine is not acknowledging what's really going on here. Jasmine is deep into this relationship, and she went live, and she's not, we'll have to look at her live tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I'm here for the tea drop. I'm just going to be honest. Jasmine has been exposed to lies, and I think Jasmine probably wouldn't cop to domestic violence. I think Jasmine doesn't mind tossing it up with her man. Okay. She's not going to say it's domestic violence. She's going to say, we got into an argument, and, I stay 10 toes in my masculine energy, and we tossed it up for a little bit, and then we went to bed and ate a pizza.
Sorry. He got so pissed off at her. And he said, get out of my house. So he didn't like shove her. He gently pushed her ass the fuck out the house, right?
Wow.
And he
shoved his sister out the house. So I'm not saying another word.
I'm not gonna say push. He guided her. So he was like, nah, nigga, fuck this shit, fuck this. And he's like walking, but he's like using his body to make her like walk towards the front door. This motherfucker, she did the extra. Okay, baby. I know. I still to this day think it was her because she was threatening to call the police because we wouldn't open the door. And she was like, I'm gonna call the police on you. Da, da, da. She was talking shit. Like, she was loud. Mind you, you got to be mindful what kind of neighborhood I'm in. I don't think I've seen no black people in my neighborhood, on my street. I think there's black people more in the further back, right? So it's like, you know, and my one to live across with me, I call her the dozy neighbor because when we first moved here, baby, she was at my door. She was questioning us about her package if it got lost. You know, we got them kind of neighbors, okay, right? And so the police show up. Mind you, she's kicking. You hear me? She's kicking and screaming and yelling outside. Baby, I was like, I'm not going outside. I said, that's the first thing that it's gonna be on YouTube. It's all it takes for them to look up my motherfucking name. I told her, I'm not going outside and dealing with shit with her. She got me fucked up. And I kept telling her, like you doing this, the police, people are gonna look up my name and see shit, you know what I'm saying? And so I still feel like it was her that called. She did it for attention. She was like, well, if I called and I wouldn't have said anything, but that's your brother. And she's like, I know, like, you can call, because Chris said that she used to call him all the time when they used to argue, when they lived with their mom. She always calls, so I don't put it past her. You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been a neighbor, like I said, the type of neighborhood I'm in. And so that's when they stopped talking. But it didn't stop there. She would message me, you know, and I'm always that one that Chris hates that about me because I'm that one that gives people the second chances, benefit out. But this is when I was done. So she messaged me and she was talking to me. She was like, I just need to talk to him. Then she messaged me and then told Chris, there's so much stuff you don't know about Jazz.
Okay. Well. That was one of my gardening channels, Simply Living Alaska. Okay. I dropped the line. Miss Brader's Life, call in, sis. Look, I don't want to get into like a deep, conversation because that's not what this is. At this moment, it's just not. So I'm just gonna be real honest. These women, okay? Now I know Liv is live and she probably got a lot to say about what's going on. So we're gonna get all of the evidence. I'm gonna get all of whatever I need to be able to formulate my opinion. But as far as what this woman has going on, like this is all her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get all involved. Like I don't. This doesn't move me. You know, I hate to say it like that. It just doesn't. Let's listen to this right here.
Hey, y'all. Sorry. I've been kind of MIA. I don't know, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've been just frustrated and down, so I kind of just haven't really been on nothing. Sorry, Legend is just, yeah. He has a diaper rash, so he kind of just been crying. I'm about to go get him some of this powder I usually use when I get diaper rashes. But,
This is September 16th. So this is 2 months ago. This boy is getting ready to be 2 years old. Can you tell me why a 20-month or 22-month-old child, somebody who is on his feet, wears shoes, and allegedly wears pull-ups, has diaper rash? Can you tell me why he doesn't have on cotton undies, or you just let him go with nothing and let him air out, be free for a minute, and then put something cotton, use the medication, and then let him heal up? That woman, girl, that's ridiculous. This says September 16th. So that means the boy is going to be 2 soon. That means he was over 20 months, like 22 months old. Are you kidding me? Diaper rash is for like legit certified babies. That's not a baby anymore.
yeah, I'm just looking at y'all's messages. These bitches.
Girl, all these names, Amber, Precious, girl. Okay, all the names.
Especially the Flow bitch. Report her shit.
So she's telling people to report Flo's page. Okay.
Like, if I would have known my damn cootie coo was out, I would have, you know what I'm saying? I would have.
So the timestamp on this is when she was mad because she found out that her box was showing on the YouTube streets.
Fixed myself, but I didn't leave it alone. I didn't even know that either.
So her hoo-ha was showing.
Hey y'all, sorry. I've been kind of MIA. I kind of just, I don't know, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've been just frustrated and down, so I kind of just haven't really been on nothing. Sorry, Legend is just, yeah. He has a diaper rash, so he kind of just been.
So you see, look up here. You see a YouTube. Maybe I can't make it any bigger. Let me see. Okay. So look at this. You see someone dropped a link into the chat. I guarantee you it's probably a video. I had a damn vape. So she was responding to someone named Amber, right? She said, I had a vape. It was in my hand. LOL. They stay reaching. I mean, Jasmine, if you want to smoke a vape and you've got kids in the house who are on breathing treatments and have severe asthma, girl, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? That's your business, sis. I don't care. Good morning, everyone. Sending love and blessings. That's from Precious Diamond. Okay. Girl, sis is over here dropping all the tea. And like I said, I think I've said it 5 times. I'm here for it. Like, if that's what, girl, if that's, I'm sure she's got a lot of content. And let's see. She does drag strong, like it's not even so much Jasmine dragging strong mommy Chrissy. She does a little bit. However, it's more so the commentator, the former mod, and she does go a little hard on the teenager. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I am a mom and I got to draw the line somewhere, but you guys are welcome. I'm going to drop the link for y'all. Okay. This is something that you might want to hear it, girl. Go right on ahead. The kids don't really sign up for this, and I just don't want to perpetuate it to live on my, talking about the adults is one thing. Strong mommy Chrissy ain't no prize, but at the end of the day, her and her daughter's situation, that's not mine. You know what I mean? So anyway, she does talk about Peach a little bit here, but it's like she's giving a whole reaction. So let's play this. That way we got a clean slate with all of these videos. But yeah, the shocker for me is that, Chris's sister has been out here on the YouTube streets and dropping all the tea. He would have a disown rash because her older kids use UTIs constantly. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I just think it's like way, way, way too much. Not paying attention to what he's doing, letting him sit in a pissy ass diaper, all of those things. But so thanks to the sis. So I had put up a post about not even about this, obviously, but I was dropping a throwback, and I don't know, it was last night, and someone came and dropped me a comment with this link and said that I needed to go see these videos, and that was, I guess, about 8-9 hours ago when these were starting to drop. And that's that. Well, I guess we'll hear what she had to say on Peach, but yeah, Jasmine, I can only imagine how much more there is to be had. I would be nervous if I were you right now.
So yeah, I'm just listening, looking at y'all's messages. Peaches, that whole thing with her mama, it's crazy, it's sad. I feel like it's sad in both ways. There's no way, I could sit up here and drag my mama. I feel like Peaches made that about her. Because it was kind of like, her mama didn't come for her. She said F the Peach Patch, because that's who did it to her. People that support her. I don't care what anybody say. I watched some girls' videos and they kept saying, "Oh, we don't know her." That's just a lot. I don't know. That's all cap. Especially when the other girl said, "Well, I know her." Like, you can just see it. Like, it was cap. Like, it was all a lie. I feel like it was a setup. And who was the person recording? Who the hell recorded?
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care about Jasmine smoking. Jasmine could go smoke 10 cigars if she wants to. Like, she's just a train wreck mom for me. Nothing surprised me. If Jasmine had 5 guys over and let them take turn by turn, I would just be like, girl, did you guys see what happened on Jasmine's channel last night? Like, at the end of the day, this is like purely a YouTube channel for me and just some shit that someone decided to put up on their channel. I can't express how deeply I give zero fucks about what's going on. Like, these people are dumb as dirt, okay? Jasmine is a silly, silly, immature woman who is really at a low point. And it's like I said, it's Saturday night entertainment coming through. Like, at the end of the day, this is unfortunate, but clearly she needs to learn a lesson about boundaries and who are real friends and who you drop your tea to. If she doesn't care about who she's dropping her tea to, why should I? You know what I'm saying? Like, she clearly wanted people to know what was going on in her life. And girl, your wish is now been granted. At the end of the day, when she decided to put this out, it's out. It's out, it's up, it's stuck, and it's here. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it. Didn't she drag Moonshine for talking to SMC? Girl, it's just the do what I say, not as I do type of thing, okay? Girl, phone calls from Jasmine, okay? And we're going to shut this down in a few minutes so I can listen to what Liv had to say. Then I'm going to come back and then we're going to talk about Ernesto because some of y'all are very interested in that. So we'll do that like around like 9 o'clock, okay? 9:30. Just give me a minute. I'll put up a chat. So if you guys want to go in there and chitty chat until I come in, you guys can do that. I'll put that up when this is over. And then I'll be back. I'm going to put it for 10, but just have your notifications on. So if I come earlier, because people seem to be like so bothered if I'm like 5 or 10 minutes after the time posted. So I'm just going to
fight. That's my thing.
Okay.
I wasn't getting that part. Who recorded it? Like, Peach's mama handled her own, but still, Peach made it about her. And it is what it is. I feel like she could have said, like, she could have went in on the girl or shit, threatened to whip her. Like, you don't put your hands on my mama? I don't care how much my mama get into it. Ain't no way. I mean, but now I was just watching her.
See, but what these two don't realize is someone probably recorded it. Virgo Diva said Liv took her live down. Okay, good. But what happens is someone recorded it, okay? And it'll be up in a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Thing she's talking about her and what's his name? Her husband Wood. It's really sad listening to it. Her little story, and you know the fact that we didn't know the backstory of why she cut her hair, and now we know. Like, and it kind of makes me. I don't know. This is how she said that he was trying to talk to the lady with that did her hair. It's sad. That's really sad. You know, and I can honestly say, like, I feel like I've been in her shoes with my kid's dad. Like, to the point to where I couldn't leave. But I feel like once you get past that, you won't ever go back. So if it happens again, you won't let your mind trick you into staying again. Because, you know, like, the kid's dad did me dirty, and I kept taking him back over and over. Like she said, she's stupid in love. Like, I was there. Like, that's the part that I can relate to, is that stupid in love shit. I was there. But I told myself, if I ever got into a relationship again, and you do something stupid, that stupid love shit, it ain't coming no more. It ain't happening no more. I would never be in that situation ever again. But I just feel like, yeah, legend. He's sitting right here watching not Elmo, girl. What is this? I can't even think of the show. Gracie's Corner. But yeah, that's. I do hope she figures something out. You know, maybe they will overcome their past. That shit's crazy. Yeah, no, she finally told her story why she cut her hair. It took her a while to say it, but she said Wood basically, her and Barbie, which her hairstylist, got into it. Not really got into it. She said it was kind of like a disagreement. They talked about it, and she had told Wood. She was like, you know, they got into it, and he was like, fuck her. And then later on that night, someone told her to go through his phone, and she went through the man's phone, and he texted her the same day and said, I want you. Those are her exact words that she said. And she said it broke her, but she just posted it on TikTok, so it's probably on YouTube and Instagram soon too.
I feel like she got that story a little bit wrong.
This is my
I
personal.
feel like Wood had, see, Jasmine's not a reliable narrator. I think that Wood reached out to her hairdresser, and the hairdresser told her that her man had tried to talk to her, but she didn't try to, like, she wasn't trying to talk back to him. That's when her and Wood got into it. Like, Jasmine's so dumb, she can't even retell a story. It was Wood reached out to her hairdresser. The hairdresser was like, whatever, told Peach what was going on. Of course, Peach got a little bit mad, but she kind of was like, okay, that's cool. Like, I appreciate you telling me because no one's ever done that before. Most people, I guess most people that she knows would have just went for it. And then she was mad at Wood. Obviously, she was embarrassed, but no dummy. He reached out. The hairdresser told her they had some words because Peach, of course, was mad and misplacing her anger. But when she realized, okay, this was information I needed to know, and like everything's all cool. And I think that's still the same person who does her hair, and Wood just looks stupid. Okay. And look, I don't think that's what Jasmine said. I don't think that's 100% right.
Opinion. I feel like she's changed to a certain extent. She don't feel like she changed, but I feel like she kind of did when she started getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's more. This is me.
Yeah, if you're gonna tell the story, tell it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, and Pete, it's documented. Peach talked about it. Yeah.
I feel like now that she got money, she feel like I don't need nobody, and she's vocal about it. She's real vocal about everything. So that's how she is with her mama. She's like, I don't need you. I ain't gonna ever need you. I got money. I got more money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and that's, she be like, I didn't change.
Right. So she talks about other people being a gossip and sends people over here to my channel to try to, talk about what I do or what other reactors do. But meanwhile, you're off in the cut, you're off in your group chat. And what I can tell you is this, like, at the end of the day, you looking real slow and stupid, honey, because I'm telling you that like you're on some you're on some dummy stuff right now. Like, this whole thing, I don't blame the person. Like, at the end of the day, people do their content how they do it, and I'm just here to do a reaction on it. I'm here for it because I'm here for the tea drops. And at the end of the day, if she feels dumb, she should. Okay, this is how I'm gonna say it. As she should, right? Keep your mouth shut. But I don't ever want to hear anything about a reactor. Somebody did this and somebody said that. Girl, you said a whole mouthful, okay?
No, you did. You're more vocal. You're more vocal because you feel like you don't need them and you never need them, you know?
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. They was talking about somebody sounding like a bag of Laffy Taffies. Okay. Girl, you gotta read, you have to read some of the chat in here. Don't just listen to the voice memos. Because they're talking about a bunch of people and I see a bunch of government names. Okay. I'm just saying.
Was watching, I've seen that stuff. I kind of looked at it recently because I just was off of social media, but I honestly, my opinion is, if say one of my supporters, me and my mama got into it on social media and stuff, so I was on her side for a certain extent. But when one of your supporters step up to your mama, nigga, all that drama stuff between me and my mama is gone, nigga. I'm whoever the fuck. I don't give a fuck if you do support me, bitch. You don't put your hands on my mama. I'm gonna beat your ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like round two, and I'm not gonna share no bitch's video and side on another bitch. That makes sense. That's what I thought was fucked up. Is she sided with people that be trying to fight her mama? Like your mama, oh, these girls is young. Girl, I'd have been like, we need to meet up because, bitch, who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? You know, her mama held her ground, but I just feel like she, ain't no way. Like in my opinion, I feel like Peaches made it about her. Because honestly, when I watched her mama, I skipped through it. Let me say that I didn't watch the full thing. I had skipped through it. And her mama was just like, basically saying, the only thing that I think that mom shouldn't have said was, I'm not Peach. And I'm saying that because my mom doesn't.
Exactly, Pine. That's what I was saying before. Jasmine has nothing to say when she's live. She sits there on slow mo, acting real slow, stupid, and she has nothing to say. This trick can't stop talking. She can't stop running her mouth. She's telling everything she knows. She's sitting up here doing private reaction videos and complaining because she doesn't have a check.
That shit too, and that is a trigger that annoys me when she does that. Like, I'm not Jasmine. Don't come to me with that. Don't say that because then you're not defending me. Just say fuck y'all. Like, fuck y'all. You got a problem with my child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, defend her to a certain extent. That's the only thing that I feel like her mama did wrong in her video was like, I'm not Peach. I hate that statement. I'm not my child. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch. You supposed to be like, nah, fuck y'all. Don't fuck with my kid. Don't fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I saw it. But other than that, I feel like her mama didn't say.
I mean, I don't think she said anything bad towards Peach. Peach would have no reason to acknowledge this. Jasmine is like, Jasmine is not relevant enough for her to address this topic on. Jasmine's just giving her opinion on the situation. So I don't really feel like it was a drag. I just feel like she is like, you know, the thing for me is the fact that Jasmine is sitting here running that yapper, and it's like, but you wouldn't ever talk about this on your live. Okay. So here she is. Let's just see what happened. I cannot, I don't want to get sucked in, but these two right here, she's sitting up here live because she has now been caught out there. You guys watch it. If you guys want to watch it, we'll do it tomorrow, but I can't because she's so redonkulous. Okay. Let's just listen and try and catch one or two lies and one or two
to be left alone for a minute. And it's sad to say that it was about, a part of it was about her, but a part of it was just being overwhelmed with just life as being a mom. You know what I'm saying? And like you start to it was like a lot of peer pressure in the chat. Like when it came to her, she just was like, you need to say this, or Jasmine, I know this. And I'm just like, people were even starting to say, like, you're starting to talk like you're somebody else. Like you're coming in here and you're talking like somebody else. And it was just off. And so she's right now, I think it's cool. She's posting stuff, but she's not posting everything. Like, it is cool. You know,
girl, this is just day one. She might be dropping, who knows when she gonna drop that mother load. I did drop a link in the chat. That's the one, the Strong Mommy Chrissy one. I mean, we could definitely talk about it, but I don't like I said, there's just some stuff in there I don't want to rebroadcast on my channel because no matter what your kids are out here doing, if Strong Mommy Chrissy's daughter's out here doing the most, at the end of the day, she's still a minor. And I don't talk about minors, their sex lives. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a teenager and they're doing whatever they're doing, that's their business. They didn't ask to be on here. If little sis is on TikTok, I don't follow her on TikTok and I don't care. So there was some Strong Mommy Chrissy stuff, and you guys know my sentiments on Strong Mommy Chrissy at the end of the day. So go watch that video if you want to know what was heard. I did watch it. But hey, sis might have more to talk about. And I'm, like I said, she drops some more, we'll talk about it. Like people are obviously interested.
We still have the screenshots of everything. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. But and okay, like right now, it's
this girl right here is Zakiba Williams. Obviously, she was in it. So all of these people in here who were all of these people, I guess they're all in that chat. And I guess it's just a matter of time for the rogue mod who wants to drop everything. Let her girl just go drop it, right?
Crazy to say, like she's making a ton of pages to comment in this chat. And my mods know, you know, they're all on top of everything and they're trying to just, you know, keep shit just like, bitch, you're gone. You're gone. You lost that. And some people, and it's like, damn, it's another one of them days that everyone said, Jasmine, I told you. Help you with what? It's another one of them things like, hold on, y'all.
She spends all her time talking to the internet and no time paying attention to her kid.
relevant intention. It's the leading Jazz to believe she could trust and then turn on her.
So she says, so this person right here says, I mean, I got receipts and screenshots of the ish she was talking. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like somebody, so Ahmad in a chat. So who else? So somebody was saying something, right? What I want to see is the screenshot of somebody who stood up for somebody who was being spoken out against. That Jasmine was probably dropping LOLs and damn memes in the chat. Who knows? You know what I mean? Drop them. Drop them, Zakiba Williams. Go ahead and drop and make a channel. Drop it. I would love to see. Okay. Anyway, guys, we'll get into this like tomorrow or something. She went live here. She was sitting at the gas station, bothered and disturbed. I guess I'm assuming that she's going to say something like she took the chat down. Now she's here. Okay, so Jasmine has content. Okay.
Hold on.
Look at this. Guess what? She's got something to go
Thank you for
live
the
on
super
now.
chat, though,
When
Jasmine.
you have
It's
a
a
big
concept.
heart, people will find a way to take advantage, period, point blank. Strong boundaries are necessary. Jasmine's caught out there talking on a myriad of topics that she's been absolutely mute on for quite some time. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And oh my God, she's looking like Big Frida right there. Oh well, okay. That's my first impressions. She was going at Jasmine. Okay, well, yeah. We'll see, because I'm sure they're gonna be dropping all of it, you know. I'm sure. Reaction chicks. See, that's been happening, Jazz, in this. Wait. You, oh Jesus, you are glowing up, getting your physical and mental health together for 3 days and acting unbothered. Look, this, you know what? And then I'm gonna just say this. This could just all be a play. This could all be a play. Jasmine needs a check for the holidays.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You know what I mean? This, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. These comments were posted. Jasmine is looking silly. I think Jasmine talked on Chris's sister, and the word on the street is that the sister had been in touch with Flo, and Flo, I guess Flo can tell her own story. Flo may, I don't know, maybe I missed something. Maybe it was already revealed that she was talking to Flo's sister. I mean, excuse me, that Chris's sister was talking to Flo. So I'm sure we're going to hear all about it. And Flo dropped in the chat earlier, and it seems like she's mad at the wrong person, because it sounds like Chris's sister was seeking out somebody to drop the T to, and that's it, and that's all. So, boom. Okay. But I'm going to just say this. It could be, but the bottom line is this. I don't think Jasmine, for over this period of time, to be dropping all of these voice memos and this, that, and the third. I think Jasmine got caught out there. You know what I mean? I think she got caught out there just like anybody else who has Instagram. Like, let me tell you something. A couple of years ago, somebody from the YouTube streets, because I'm certainly, yeah, I'm just going to say it like this. A few years ago, there was a situation involving your girl. Somebody decided that they were going to drop their Instagram, some screenshots and stuff. But you know what? I'm a reactor. I'm going to be in my DMs responding. And if I don't fuck with someone, or I think someone's a bitch, I'm going to say that. And it's not going to be anything different from what I've said in a reaction video. So I was just like, okay, I called someone a bitch, and what? Like, I've called them that on a live stream. Like, is that tea? So you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Jasmine going live and being bothered about saying what she said, she should have just went live and say, I said what I said, what I said. But clearly she is being exposed for all of the lies that she's told. And also, I guess the other tea is that she's now admitted to her and Chris fighting and tussling and doing all the things that she said that they were not doing. And also the fact of them being super broke. I mean, Jasmine, that's not news. We know you guys are on a very tight budget over there. So there's there's nothing earth shattering there other than Chris shoved his sister out the house. He doesn't speak with her on the strength of you. And his sister has come to the YouTube streets to tell all of you guys business, which I think is hilarious. You speaking on Liv's child, basically saying that Liv doesn't want to divulge anything about AJ because she doesn't want to lose custody because we all know who the father is. And the person said Chicago smart, which I thought was funny. What else? Jasmine was speaking on Peach. Like Jasmine speaks on a lot of things. I'm sure of it. Like the fact that Jasmine's gossiping on the YouTube streets is not a surprise. The fact that she would be so dumb as to put it in a Instagram group chat when you claim that you don't speak on anybody and why do people speak on you and why? That's because you do the same thing behind closed doors. Okay. At least the reactors are out here on YouTube streets and sharing the tea as news, and that's it, and that's all. You're behind the scenes. You are calling shots and telling people to go report channels and do behind the scenes running plays and silly stuff. And you've been exposed. Okay. You've been exposed, and that's it, and that's all. Anyway, guys, let me get my last 12 braids out of my hair. I'm getting all my braids out. I felt like she gave me way too many braids this time, and it's taken me 2 days. It's been a very slow taking out of my braids, and I have 12 god awful braids to continue to take out. So give me a little bit of time and get myself together. And I'm going to come back and we're going to go through the Ernesto video. I'm going to set up the live for like around 10 o'clock and we're going to do it on some late night. So get some wine, get your little snacks and stuff together, and we'll have a laugh later on this evening. Okay. Thank you to everybody who came through. This was fun. Hips told her, don't even mention YouTube at me. Yeah, and the fact she's running his information, she's telling people they've been broke. They took his check. She confirmed, some things about his job and where his job is located. She ought to be ashamed of herself, but that's her problem. She's gonna have to deal with that. So anybody who was asking about an Ernesto live, we're gonna do it after in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna set up the live. It's gonna be set for 10. If it starts at 9:30. Don't be surprised if it starts at 9:15. Don't be surprised if it starts at 10:20. Don't be surprised either. I will come back, okay? And make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you're in the bushes right now and you're like, "Oh God," make sure that you're subscribed because it might be I don't know what it's going to be set at, but it's going to be set at something, okay? So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can jump in the chat and we can all talk about it, because this is going to be one that I have not watched the whole thing and I'm going to be surprised right along with you guys. Because I came in right at the end of the premiere this morning or something, and I went back, but like I said, my sister-in-law came over and we had company pretty much all day and I never got a chance to get back to it. So, okay. All right. Okay, guys. I will see you guys later. You guys are awesome. Take care and like the live, share the live. Go and support these video drops. Okay. Yes, I said it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So she can do some more, because there's nothing that gives a new YouTuber some incentive by running up their views. So if you guys go run their views up a little bit, maybe drop a comment, ask them for some more, maybe she'll drop some more. I don't know if this is it and that's all, but if sis got the mother load of content over there and she's got more tea to drop, girl, bring it on. Okay. 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 All right. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Take care and yeah. I was like, no, I should run this. Okay.
And my man, thank you to my man.
Be coming on here with my man. Thank you to my man. Hey.
And my man.
I'm grateful for something that be coming on here with
And my
my
man,
man.
thank you to
Thank you
my
to
man.
my man. Hey. Y'all don't have to be grateful that y'all man. You supposed to be like,
And my
or
man.
y'all think that be coming on here with my man.
And my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey. I'm grateful for something that be coming
And my
on
man.
here with my man. Thank you to my man.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man.